Hello and thanks for joining us for this week's edition of CTN Community Update. We began with a couple of park improvement projects that are coming up here in Coon Rapids. On Monday night, city staff hosted an open house for the public to learn more about planned improvements at both Riverwind Park and Crooked Lake Park. Construction won't begin until 2018, but staff is seeking feedback from residents on preliminary plans for both parks.
They are involved. They live by the park. They use the park. It gives them a real chance to be able to be part of it and take ownership. And it also gives a good value to the neighborhood too, and it gives it a value that the whole community can be proud of.
Preliminary plans for Crooked Lake Park call for an expanded parking lot, improved tennis courts, a new playground and picnic shelters, basketball court, lighted sand volleyball courts, and more. As for Riverwind Park, plans call for a new playground and picnic shelter, new pickleball courts, and trails. The future of the existing building is still being decided. We have a link to the proposed plans on our website, ctncoonrapids.com. If you couldn't make the meeting, you can email your comments and feedback to rgunderson@coonrapidsmn.gov. Well, all the snow we've seen this week is keeping city plow crews busy. We caught up with crews on Wednesday afternoon as they were clearing streets in the neighborhood surrounding Sand Creek Park. Back-to-back snows both Tuesday and Wednesday morning made for messy commutes for motorists and kept the plows clearing all the roads in Coon Rapids for 2 straight days. Now we deal with the cold before another chance of snow early next week. New rules are now in place that regulate development along a 72-mile stretch of the Mississippi River through the Twin Cities. The new rules, published late last month, replace a 40-year-old executive order that previously regulated development in the Mississippi River Corridor Critical Area. The new rules include setback provisions intended to keep buildings and development activity away from shoreline areas, building height provisions, and new vegetation and land alteration standards aimed at retaining and restoring deep-rooted vegetation along the river's edge. Several years ago, the state legislature directed the DNR to complete the rulemaking process to create new updated districts and standards for the land corridor, which encompasses 54,000 acres. The Coon Rapids Fire Department is giving young adults an opportunity to learn about a career in the fire service through hands-on training and education. The program is the first of its kind in Coon Rapids, and as CTN's Jordan Rylance explains, the Explorers program is already gaining a lot of attention.
This is just another way we can be more involved with our community, just at another level.
The Explorers program is designed to work with the youth of Coon Rapids to expose them to emergency services and training year-round.
We're going to be training every month. During the school year, we'll be training twice a month. And in the spring or the summer session when they're off of school, we'll be training once a month.
Explorers train with firefighters to learn about various scenarios, including fire suppression, emergency medical services, and rescue operations.
Everything will be based under the firefighter curriculum, Firefighter 1. So that will be the foundation of our training.
Eligible explorers are 14 to 20 years old, with the 14-year-olds having completed 8th grade. Each explorer must have an average grade of a C or better. Initial enrollment is planned for 5 explorers with potential to add more as the program grows.
The projected start to establish the post is the 1st of February. With the program already generating a lot of interest, the firefighter advisors are looking forward to learning right along with the explorers.
I think as a department we're going to really benefit. We get to really get to know that other side of our community, the youth. I think it then will help us define or make sure we're really doing a good service to our community.
For CTN Community Update, I'm Jordan Rylance.
If you're interested in applying to take part in the Fire Explorers program, just head to the city's website where you'll find an application form and more information. The Anoka County Sheriff is being honored for his work in the area of mental health. Sheriff James Stewart was one of 2 law enforcement leaders recognized on Monday by the Mental Wellness Campaign for Anoka County. Stewart received the Healthy Body, Healthy Mind Award, which is given to those who promote the philosophy that mental health is just as important as physical health.
We know a large number of the calls that we respond to, either the deputies on the street, the deputies within the courthouse, certainly within the jail system. There's really a lot of undiagnosed and untreated mental health issues out there. So we're trying to expand our partnerships to say how can we be better at responding to this.
A second Healthy Body, Healthy Mind Award went to Columbia Heights Police Chief Scott Nadeau for his work. Both the Sheriff's Office and Columbia Heights Police Department have been proactive in dealing with and training officers internally on mental health issues. A new flag in honor of local law enforcement is on display at the Anoka County Sheriff's Office. The wooden flag, crafted by students from Andover High School's Technical Education and Robotics Club, was unveiled last week during a special ceremony. It features the badges of 50 retired deputies. It also has one stripe painted blue to represent the thin blue line of law enforcement. The public is welcome to check it out on the second floor of the Sheriff's Office. A big honor for a Coon Rapids High School graduate from the class of 2015. Katina Holland was one of 17 youth selected by First Lady Michelle Obama to a student advisory board for a new public awareness campaign. It's called Better Make Room. Its mission is to create a college-going and graduating culture, along with connecting fellow students with information and resources to succeed. Holland is currently a first-generation college sophomore at Augsburg College in Minneapolis. Next week, Coon Rapids High School is hosting a Teen Substance Awareness and Prevention Forum. The meeting will take place on Thursday, January 19th from 7 to 9 p.m. in the auditorium. In addition to experts in the area of prevention, there will be resource tables with more information. Each of District 11's 5 high schools is hosting an event this school year. And next weekend, District 11's Community Education Department is putting on its annual Community Wellness Day. The event will take place on Saturday, January 21st from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Roosevelt Middle School in Blaine. You can sample fitness classes, attend wellness seminars, browse dozens of booths, and take part in other activities. More information can be found on District 11's website. The annual Dessert and Coffee Concert Series kicked off this week with a little country.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. It went down, 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 flames went higher.
On Thursday night, the group known as the Church of Cash played a tribute to the Man in Black, otherwise known as Johnny Cash. More than 100 people turned out for the concert in the Civic Center. If you missed it, you can watch it in its entirety in the coming days right here on CTN. 3 more concerts remain in the series. On February 9th, Kenny and Rick perform classic rock and blues and country. On March 9th, the Minneapolis Commodores take the stage, and on April 6th, it's the variety sounds of the Backyard Band. All concerts begin at 7 p.m. in the Civic Center. The admission fee includes dessert and a beverage. Well, that's going to bring us to the end of this CTN update. We'll see you right back here again next week.